not so close up to the camera today is I have awful bags under my eyes right now. Some like sickness that's making me even paler than usual. Like the lights aren't even that bright right now. Like this is my skin glowing at you because I am so incredibly fair. I don't really know what it is, but I'm just not really feeling so great. I'm kind of like constantly uncomfortable and like tired. I slept in 2 hours past my alarm this morning. I'm going to film a video because I mean the gang's all here. Me, you guys, my pet rock. Let me know in the comment section below what I should name this little rock fellow right here. Could be a girl, could be a boy. I mean, looks kind of like a girl to me, but who knows? The winner will win a special prize because I'm actually going shopping this weekend with my mom to buy all the prizes that I've been giving out in these last few videos. So that's when I will be shipping them out and, you know, giving the winners if you guys are curious about that. So today's giveaway is going to be for naming this little rock child right here. So this is our new YouTube channel Rock. Literally every video I get 1 or 2 comments saying, Katie, how do you do your eyebrows? Like, Katie, will you do a video on how you do your eyebrows? And I'm like, I have literally been doing the same routine for 2.5, 3 years now, and that is really, really good for me because usually, like, I mean, product-wise, makeup-wise, hair-wise, I don't do the same thing with any of my makeup or hair. My makeup look, like my daily makeup look, changes so frequently that I can't even, like, make videos to keep up with it. So, like basically every other week I will choose a different look, like a different, like, weekly look that I put together. Most of the time, recently, it's been out of my Naked palette, but, like, literally, I'm not extremely diverse, like I do like, you know, blue smoky eyes or something crazy like that. I mean, no, I do neutrals, but they're different every week. And my face, my blush, my lip gloss, it's always different. But my eyebrows, I mean, I have an old reliable method that I just have never strayed away from, so I'm going to show you guys that today. It is a great little method that I do, and yeah, so if you guys are curious how to get these bad boys looking as fine as they are, then just keep on watching. So one of the main things about how I get my eyebrows looking this great is because I wax my eyebrows so often that it's crazy. Like, so often that, like, I have lost feeling on my skin. Like, I mean, I touch it and I feel my finger touching my skin. I get my eyebrows waxed professionally every 2 weeks, or maybe 3 if I'm, like, feeling rebellious or want the more, you know, natural look. Mostly I wax my eyebrows professionally and get them done. Like I lay on a bench and they do my eyebrows every 2 weeks. And when I say they, I mean Bill. He is amazing. Bill, if you're watching this, hi. Bill is the guy. Delia, really? Bill is the guy that does my eyebrows at the salon every 2 weeks. He is great. Like, no one can compare to Bill, guys. Like, really, if you guys have gone to Bill, you will never go back to any other little Asian lady or anything like that. He does my eyebrows so well. Like, I mean, look at, like, they're not thin, they're not like really thin, because I've had so many friends have like terrible waxing stories that's like ridiculous. So better watch out, better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Get a good waxer for your eyebrows. That's all I have to say. I definitely recommend getting a guy to do your eyebrows because, like, I feel like all the girls that have ever done my eyebrows have either made them too far out, too, you know, thin, or too crazy looking. And most of the time when I'm picking someone to do my eyebrows, or I say, you know, like if I request someone to do my eyebrows, I look at their eyebrows. And if their eyebrows are little stubs, then you know something's up. Just, you know, take that into consideration because these babies, they don't grow back if you get too many bad waxing jobs. So that's why, I mean, a lot of my friends hesitate when they like go get their eyebrows done because, I mean, yeah, it's scary. Like, I started waxing my eyebrows when I was 13 years old. 12. 13. I think like I just turned 13, so I'm like, I'm a teenager, I can wax my eyebrows, and they looked awful. It took me a long time to get my process nailed down to like a single like thing that I do now. That's why, I mean, ever since I've been doing it like this, and that's just how it is. So this is the kit that I use every once a week, or whenever I'm feeling like in between waxes, like mid-week. I don't like to get my eyebrows waxed on a weekday because it kind of stays red for a little while, and I'm really busy after school, and I just, you know, never do it. So I usually get it done on Sunday. If I feel like throughout the week my eyebrows are looking extremely rough and like wild child up there, then I use this little kit. It's the Sally Hansen eyebrow, face, and lip wax kit, and mine's like open. You can get this from like any drugstore. Like, I got mine from CVS, and this is my like 3rd, 4th, I don't know how many I've gotten of this, but it does go pretty fast. Here, I'll show you a little surprise. I'll spoil the surprise for you, but it's just such a good surprise that it's not even worth spoiling. Anyway, oh, it's right here. There's this little coupon that says that you can save $1 if you buy this like again. Like, you keep on like getting $1 off, and I think it was like $5, so I mean, that's pretty good. It's like 1/5 of the price off, right? Just as a warning, if you guys are neat freaks, you're not really gonna like this method because this gets messy, and it just, the packaging never really gets clean again after using this because it's wax, and wax is sticky, and gross. And it also comes with this little paddle guide. Mine looks really gross again, but I mean, that's just how it is. I've been using it for a while and that just happens. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, and it also comes with a little stick, like a little like wooden, like the thing that you put on your shish kebabs, like that thing. I don't really know, but it has like a little indent on the side so you can like easily spread it on your eyebrows, like if you need to get in smaller crevices and stuff. Crevices. But I really just get by using this. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is perfectly fine for me because you can turn it to the side and just get everywhere you need to be. And the wax doesn't get that extremely hot. I mean, after you let it cool for the appropriate amount of time, so then you can just use your finger and press it down and pull. Keep in mind that this doesn't, you know, isn't as accurate as people that do it professionally, but it is good for like spot treatment, if you will. And after I do this, read all the instructions. It's very self-explanatory. You basically just put it in the microwave, and it doesn't need any strips. Like, I mean, at the nail salon or wherever you go, the spa or whatever, I mean, they use little strips and they pull it off. But this kit has no strips, so it like hardens, and then you pull the wax itself like hardens, and you pull it off. And then your hairs come off with it, and it's pretty cool because you can see them like on there, like being pulled off. It's really cool. It's probably not that cool, but I think it's cool. And then I also bought, when I bought that, I mean, this is the first time I've ever used these. I mean, I don't feel like it's really necessary, but I do have really sensitive skin, so after I wax my eyebrows or do anything really, it gets kind of, you know, red and sensitive up in there. So these are the CVS brand Azoline finishing wipes, and it's basically just these little blue pads that come in these little duo packages, and it just soothes your eyebrow area and your lip area, wherever you wax. I wax both. I get my lip waxed whenever I get my eyebrow waxed, and most of you guys are probably like, ew, you get your lip waxed, you have a mustache. You guys, I mean, I'm Italian, I have fair skin. What are you gonna do, okay? I know a lot of you guys have the same problem, and you're probably like, you know, fist pump, yeah, I see where you're coming from. I take care of it. I get business done. You definitely need to wash your face after using these because they make your face really oily, like incredibly oily. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how oily these make you. So I would be careful if you have oily skin, I don't know, but yeah. And you want to make sure that you don't get any breakouts from this. So definitely spot test it before you use it on your face, as all products. Okay, now moving on to the everyday stuff that I do to pamper these little bad boys up here. So the first thing I do is I pluck every day, usually in the morning, sometimes at night if I forgot, or, you know, sometimes I skip a day. I'm really like willy-nilly about that, or like, what's it called? Not willy-nilly, I'm really lenient about that. Like, sometimes I just forget and I'm like, well, whatever, they look fine. Because really no one's gonna be like up like this close away from your face staring at your little eyebrows unless you make YouTube videos and you're zooming in on your face. Like, I think that one of the most like not stressful, one of the most like putting yourself in the spot jobs there is making YouTube videos, because who likes to have someone like inches away from their eyeballs watching them put on makeup? Like, that is a very like stressful job, because I mean, you can't have any imperfections at all because with these HD cameras nowadays. So, well, yeah, so you guys have seen all my pimples, but yeah, so what was I going on with that? What was I going for with that whole little thing about YouTube gurus and cameras? I don't know, but anyway, every day I pluck my eyebrows, and I use these little scissors. I probably shouldn't have been doing that close to my eyeball, and I like comb it up. Okay, I take this brush. I have this nice brush here. I'll zoom in. So basically what I do is I use my little plucker tweezers, which are not with me right now. They're in my travel makeup bag, and I'm sorry about that, but I just use the Revlon tweezers. They're very generic. Like, I'm sure everyone and their mother has those, but I also use this little brush right here. The words are like coming off. I've used it so much. And I brush my brows up like this. And I actually haven't done my eyebrows at all today. I mean, look at how good they look right now. Because, like, I have been waxing them and letting them grow in. And, like, most of the time I would use a lot more powder because, like, brow powder, because my eyebrows were really thin and, like, there were sparse patches. But now it's, like, all growing back in. So that's not a problem. But anyway, daily I brush my eyebrows upwards like this. I look like Garfield or something. Does Garfield have crazy eyebrows? Because I always thought he did. And then I would, I mean, I'm not going to do too much cutting because... It's 4 o'clock. Thank you, because I would probably mess something up because I'm not in front of a mirror and I don't want to do that because that's pretty drastic. But basically what you do is you brush your eyebrows up. You can use your fingers or whatever you want to do, but I use this and then you take your lovely scissors. These are my scissors. They're just, is there a brand on there? Stainless Pakistan? Stainless Pakistan, I don't know, they're made in Pakistan, I guess they're stainless steel, but these have been in my family for a very long time. I mean, I think they're my mom's mom's, I don't know how old these are, but they are just scissors, and they have this little lip at the end, so it's not gonna be really sharp, so you're not gonna jab yourself in the eye, but they're meant for eyebrows. So yeah, you just brush your eyebrows up like this, kind of hold it down, put pressure right here where you want it, and just trim. I don't really focus any of this cutting right in this area because I want my eyebrows to be thick and not too thin or too light looking. I kind of have a little sparse patch like right there because that was a mess up, but we're gonna overlook that. I'm not perfect. But yeah, so we basically just brush it up, get in there with our scissors, lay it down, and just cut. And then I take my brow powder, which I have been using this for so long, it's ridiculous. This is actually sent to me. This is one of the first products ever sent to me for review, like when I was like a little wee YouTuber back then in the day. And this is from BillionDollarBrows.com, and I have been literally using this every day of my life for the past year and a half, 2 years. I don't know how long it's been. But before that, I used a dark brown eyeshadow from e.l.f. and I'm not sure what it's called. I mean, maybe my past videos you guys remember, but that's what I did use, and I used a similar brush, but this one's just even better because it has a spoolie on the end. It's like what's on your, what's on your like mascara wand, but this is boar bristles on it, so it's like a brush, like a hairbrush, but it's on the end of your little eyebrow pencil. So it has this little angled brush at the end, and then I have this powder, and it's in my color. It's in taupe, and they have a color matcher on there, so if you guys are not sure, I'll put the link in the down bar, and this is not a sponsored video, but it's a really helpful website, especially if you're starting out doing your eyebrows and you don't want to mess them up. And I've been using this forever. Like, look, I hit pan, like, and I only use a little dab. I dab one side, and then I dab the other side, and then I take it, line it up, and then just slowly fill it in where it's necessary. But like, I mean, today I went to school and I didn't even fill them in at all, and like, I mean, they look fine. But if I'm wanting to do something like filming a video where the lights are on me and I need to not look washed out, I will just fill in my eyebrows really quick. And it's really quick and easy. And by the time that you are done doing this, your eyebrows look perfect and flawless. And I mean, what can I say? I use the best products in the world, and I mean, these are $1 billion brows, they're $1 billion eyebrows, right? This is my last and final step before I'm ready to go out into the world and show them what I got. I use a highlighter to put underneath and just around my eyebrows to make them pop even more. And this is my High Beam by Benefit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm in the process of painting my nails, I guess. I was really nervous in AP World today, so I picked all my nail polish off. Like, that's my like nervous habit. It looks just like nail polish, as I said in my last video if you guys haven't seen it. I'm wearing a highlight eyeshadow right now, but I like to put this either in place of it or over top of it. It doesn't really matter, underneath it, whatever. And I just put a couple little dots or a little like dab underneath each of my eyebrows, like outer eyebrow part, whatever this, like this part, like the hook of my eyebrow. And then I just like blend it in with my finger. And when the light hits it, it just looks really nice and glowy, and it makes my eyebrows stand out even more than usual. I also put this right in my tear duct. I mean, you just want to make sure, did I call it tear duct? Yeah, tear duct. Tear duct. You want to make sure that you just brighten your eyes, because, I mean, if someone's looking at you and like your eyes are obviously your focal point, I mean, at least for me they are, because that's like my favorite part of my face. If someone's looking at me or talking to me, I want them to look at my eyes and then slowly be directed up to my eyebrows and be like, wow, she's very angelic eyebrows. I don't know. I have this quote that you can always tell a lot about a person from their eyebrows, and I know that's like kind of ridiculous, but I mean, if you think about it, you can. On me, personally, my eyebrows are my favorite feature, and whenever I'm looking at someone or I'm talking to someone, I'm always directed to their eyebrows. I mean, one time, this is a true story, ask Grace, almost said her last name, that would have been bad. We call each other by our last name sometimes. I mean, I don't call her by her last name, that's not ladylike or proper, but she calls me by my last name all the time. One time, I was meeting a guy for the first time, because my friend Grace was very obsessed with him, like, literally, Grace, if you're watching this, you were very obsessed, and I did not tell you, but you were obsessed. And I met this guy, and like, I told Grace, I'm like, Grace, the first thing I'm gonna do when I meet this guy is I'm going to walk up to him and shake his hand. And that's exactly what I did. I walked up to him, and I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm zoomed in still, wow. I walked up to this guy, and I was like, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Katie. And I shook his hand, and it was great. I haven't seen him since then, but I'm sure we hit it off, right? Not really. I was never really that interested in him, but I mean, he was a nice guy, so I shook his hand. I'm not really a hugger. I mean, a lot of my friends think I'm kind of weird for that, but like, people like literally, like some of my friends like hug every time that someone walks into the room, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I like PDA, I mean, in moderation, but like, I'm not a hugger. I don't hug unless it's like necessary. Like, if I haven't seen someone in a while, I'll hug them. I mean, but like, I don't hug just like, oh hey, hug. No, it's like, oh hey, high five, handshake. This is my bubble. can't get in my bubble unless I want you in my bubble. Sometimes it just gets a little bit too much and I'm like, get out of here. But yeah, that's like me, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway, my eyebrows are my favorite feature on my face, like, or of me in general, basically, because I mean, I can't do sports, but I can do makeup. And I can do my eyebrows like a pro, and so can you after watching this video. So if you get all the products I have and, you know, maybe put some effort into it, talk to your talk to your parents definitely before going to get your eyebrows waxed, especially if you are young, because honestly, like, I would have waited if I would have known how many mistakes I would have made. You guys are probably like, oh, I can never do that because Katie was just born with perfect eyebrows, or whatever these eyebrows are, like, I guess semi-perfect. But no, I was not born with perfect eyebrows. I was born with a perfect eyebrow, if you get my drift there. But look at these. I mean, I made it work. So that's all I have to say in this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and make sure you guys name my pet rock, and you will be entered in the giveaway to win something. And I don't know what it is yet, but this weekend I will announce all the cumulative winners from all the videos I've ever filmed my whole entire life. No, just this week. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!